Y'all, I was literally over here asleep and I didn't even hear any notifications or anything. But just that boy's to my mic, just his negativity woke me up out of my goddamn sleep. I had to come on here and vent for a second. Um, those are some stupid ass people, I swear to God. I have, I have come to the conclusion that a lot of them are just stupid. The behavior that was displayed on that last live that I did was absolutely freaking ridiculous. They actually believe that they have the power to run me from any house, to run anybody from any house. And I'm going to tell you something, it's downright terrorism. They not going to use me to convince anybody that they have any kind of power to stalk somebody into homelessness. Oh my God, on the internet. Oh my God. And please believe that they do be out driving around. You know, I'm going to tell you something. Gang stalking is a real phenomenon. But the. Okay, let's talk about gang stalking. Typically, there is also a phenomenon of a person being paranoid and being delusional about being stalked, about being watched. And I believe that at some point, a lot of people in that sector went through that, right? Not all of them, but like Mike and his brigade. Because I think that the one person that went through that was that prostitute over in California. She went through that. She actually went through so much mental illness that she ended up getting ran out of her apartment. Um, and I believe that there is a phenomenon that causes it causes people to, like, I don't want to say hallucinate, or to have like these delusions or whatever, and they end up going crazy and they end up fleeing from their homes or whatever. I don't have those goddamn issues. Okay. And I hate those people. I can't stand Mike. I can't stand um a lot of those damn trolls, especially the ones that hide behind a camera, hide behind troll accounts like Jackie Juju Jones and shit. You could never ever 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 have me fucking evicted. I don't give a fuck if you the biggest prayer warrior, if you the goddamn fucking, even if you was a badass witch, you could not ever fucking run me from nowhere. Right? That sector really believe that. And they be out here trying to sell that shit too. And the reason why is because they've never had any life experiences at all. They can't even be mature about the shit. Pretty much talk about what the hell it really is, which is a fucked up ass landlord. I cannot wait until I expose this landlord. I cannot fucking wait. I'm gonna let people know about these people, how fucking disgusting they are, um, how fucking horrible they are. And hold on. It's just it's so fucking stupid. It just is. It's so stupid. But the whole thing with these people online, y'all don't have the power to stalk somebody into eviction. Let me tell you something. Anybody that has done anything to try to compromise a roof over me and my children's heads, they're going to be the ones that are going to be homeless. Trust me. Anybody that has done that, which is who? That would be the landlord, right? That would be the landlord. So if you like, they be running around here, look, I'm looking up her case, or look, I'm looking up this, or I'm looking up that. You gonna end up homeless. You ain't nothing but a sacrifice. This is all it is to it. That's what will happen. And I'm tired of people being stupid as hell. You know, when I went live a few hours ago and I was asleep, and I'm gonna block this idiot again. I'm so sick of him. He is so fucking filled with goddamn fucking vagabond spirits. Like the shit woke me up. Like I was literally laying here asleep. And he's over there. And I woke up probably about 20 minutes ago and I saw a message from him 8 minutes ago. It is not a motherfucking thing that Mike can do with me. Nothing. He stays up all goddamn night long. All night long. Okay. Like, I don't even know. Like, I be trying to wonder. Like, I'm like wondering what the fuck he's doing. Like, he was bugging the fuck out of me on the new moon. Really, really bugging the fuck out of me. Anybody that has tried to make me and these children homeless is going to be homeless themselves. And you might end up dead. You might end up dead. That's all it is to it. That's why I don't worry about shit. Y'all tried to fuck up my finances by stalking, lying, and doing what else? Slandering people. All of this shit's gonna backfire on you. You don't have to be doing witchcraft. Don't people understand that you don't have to be practicing witchcraft to have something backfire on you? Why do they think that all of the everything just applies to witchcraft? It doesn't. So ultimately, it was the landlord that is the one that had any kind of power over any situation. However, if you have been online stalking me, harassing me, dropping documents, spreading rumors and lies, you better believe that it's going to end up being you that has problems. It's just the way that it is. You can't avoid it. You cannot pray it away. You cannot help yourself. Shouldn't have been doing that. Now, true enough, I've been fighting my landlord in court. You don't have nothing to do with that. The reason why I've been fighting the landlord is because um, it just it's a bunch of bullshit. If you have been wishing homelessness on my family, if you try to light a candle to cause homelessness, if you try to say a prayer, you're gonna end up homeless. Ask my spirits, and it won't be anything you can do to change it. That's why every day, if you notice that Mike has been desperately coming on here, like they're upset that I haven't been thrown out of this house. They are upset about it because they know that those circumstances are going to happen to them, especially Mike, just for trying, just for trying. You become a danger or a threat to our lives, you can end up dead. Like, because Mike ain't the type of person that can lose something and not get try to get vengeance. So he's that crazy. He's one of them type of men that will murder his whole family. Typically, it's usually a man that loses his job first and then murders his whole family. Not Mike. He doesn't think that he should have to work or do anything to earn money. So, you know what I'm saying? But, it's ridiculous. Anybody that tries to do that purposely. And the main culprit is Mike. And whoever that Jackie Juju Jones is, and it's a few others. If you ever try to make me homeless, you are gonna end up being the one that loses your home, your money, possibly even your fucking life. It just is what it is. Now, I saw these silly ass females on here trying to light candles. Girl, do you realize that candles are not the main aspect of practicing witchcraft? If you flagged my channel, if you hated on this channel and got it blacklisted, just talking about the black sector does not make your channel get blacklisted or flagged. The reason why this channel has less viewers or less views on it, which the views are picking back up. And if you notice, they start harassing me when they see the views pick up. Even if it's 50 or 60 views, they get nervous because they think it's a game. Like it's somebody that's going to win or lose. No, when you're dealing with me, you just lose. You just lose. When you're in a battle with me, there is no other path except for to loss. If you came over here and flagged this channel, that of which Mike did it in 2020, Mike is destined to lose every motherfucking thing that he has. He kept playing these games. He dropped revenge porn on me a bunch of times. Mike is going to end up worse off than anybody. And it's because Mike is like the scapegoat. He don't even realize it. He's so stupid. Like he just and he really, really, really thinks he has a good bead on things. He does. Okay. And people don't really know my landlord. My landlord is like an evil overlord or something. Like they're really terrorists. Why is my TV shutting down? Let me find my remote. Is it doing? Oh, it's installing some kind of update. Okay. Yeah, it's just the way that it works. What you gonna do? Send a lynch mob after me? Shit has been stupid. And there's really, like, as far as I can see, the only real man that is even associated with that sector are the ones that are Lamar and his platform. The rest of them are shit. Ain't none of them no damn good. And I'm sorry, also triple. The rest of them shit. Mike shit. All of them shit. So I don't know what to tell you. And a lot of them, for some reason, they feel confident when they have their Section 8 vouchers. You listen, just for trying, just for trying to do it, just for wishing it on me is gonna be, you need to be careful what the fuck you wish for. You gotta be careful what you wish for on other people. It's just the reality of it. So it's been so fucking stupid. And when Mike was in here talking earlier, Mike is a true bitch. Listen, Mike is a true bitch that I don't give a fuck about, because I know damn well that was Mike that was in here typing. And I saw a lot of the stuff that he was typing earlier, and I was like, you are a sick fucking person. Sick person. Very sick. Sitting up here trying to act like uh the other day. Are you okay? You need something to eat? Like, nigga, you need to skip a couple of meals. Get your fat ass. Trying to talk to me like I'm some fucking homeless person or something. That dude is crazy. Mike gonna be the main one. Shouldn't have been fucking around. He gonna find out. For years and years, they were trying to have my kid taken away from me. Sick. Very sick people. Mike is a very sick person too, because he rocks with all of those people that were trying to have a child displaced just because these are sick fucking people. So, my landlord's attorney, she gonna end up homeless. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. All these people that came for me are gonna end up with nothing. It's the reality. And no, I don't feel bad. No, I don't. It's not my job to save people that are attacking me. That's not my job to save those people. You should have done the right thing. First of all, do y'all know that it is unlawful and that it's considered to be a retaliatory eviction for a landlord to file an eviction when he has major issues that are not fixed in the home? That's the law. That's the law. Look it up in the state of Georgia. I had two or three major issues that have been well documented with the Gwinnett County Codes Department. Out but see that within itself, it's gonna take a lot longer for me to take the landlord. I'm gonna take the landlord down. You can't say, "Hey, I'm rich, bitch. I'm getting rich," while collecting rent from people and not fixing your properties and putting those people's lives at risk. You can't do it. No landlord in America can just collect rent on a property and not take care of it. No landlord in America. So, do y'all know that this house looks abandoned? Have y'all seen the outside of this house? The only reason why it even has any energy or spirit is because we still live in it. Otherwise, when you look at this house, it looks abandoned. The fuck? They gonna come and evict me out of an abandoned house? I literally live in an abandoned house at the moment. It's uninhabitable. You gonna evict somebody out of an uninhabitable house? So what I gotta do is when I get my money finally from my mother's home, finally, um, I have to petition the courts to remove that from my record. People need to know their rights. You don't just run around here not knowing your rights. If you have a landlord fuck up your credit under those circumstances, you realize that you can petition the courts to have that taken off. You can have that taken off of your record. You can sue the landlord. I mean, I don't understand it. So, but as far as like people like Mike, Talia running around here saying over and over again, you're gonna be evicted, you getting evicted, you're gonna get evicted, you're gonna lose your home. I'm not losing my home. I don't own this house. Okay, I'm leaving this house willingly, right? So there's no need for anybody to evict me. There's no need for any of that to happen because I'm leaving willingly. However, if you've been wishing that on Jamila and her children or doing anything to us, that is going to happen to you. It is the reality. It can't change. You can't change reality. It is what it is. Anytime you call my name, you invoke my spirits. Anytime you call my name. So I want all the people to know that, they was running around here. She's cursed. I'm cursing her. No, you've been cursing yourself, hon. You've been cursing yourself. Okay? Anybody and that's why people listen, mentally ill people do not need to pick up a Bible or a witchcraft book. Put that down for you hurt yourself. I'm telling you, those are the rules. You know? So I don't get it. I really don't. I don't know why somebody would do that to themselves. I don't get it. And I believe that what Mike is trying to do, I believe he's trying to sell that house and he's not having any luck in doing it. I believe he's trying to sell that house, eh, but I think he's trying to do it under the table. He doesn't want that house to he doesn't actually want to list it for sale. I believe that Mike is going through some things. I really do. Because Mike always tries to sneak. Mike claimed that he got 100 grand last month. That apparently he somebody sent him $100,000 last month. You think I really fucking believe that? I don't believe him. Why are you competing with a woman that's on the internet? Why are you trying to put yourself in her business? That's what I'm saying. You got to teach your children when they're young how to mind their own business. That's the one thing about that sector. And that Jackie Juju Jones, or whatever she calls herself, she gonna end up homeless. She gonna end up with a world of trouble. Keep in mind that none of these people are rich. The person that has the most money is gonna be the landlord. But even he ain't touching me. I had to take that other live down. It's the truth. He gonna have to pay all kind of fines to the city. He's gonna have to pay me. He said, they gonna have to pay me for that, for what I've been through. And then during the bankruptcy stay period, they were harassing me. The landlord is very unprofessional. It's sick. I don't understand why people don't think that they don't have to abide by the law. And see, with the landlord, I want their business completely shut down. They're like a bad restaurant. They get 1.5 stars on Google. 1.5 stars. Mm-hmm. You know when restaurants start giving people food poisoning and stuff like that, and you notice how they go and they shut them down. Same thing with this particular landlord. Okay, because they can get their operational license taken away from them. I think that what they do is they harass and try to do black magic on their tenants so much, to the point where the tenants don't realize that you can report their LLC too. You can report them to the inspector general. The inspector general are the ones that are tied into a person's LLC. So their company is gone. And I just don't understand. I really don't. People gonna learn. People are gonna learn the hard way. You know what I'm saying? And then also, here's another thing. These landlords, they will file eviction on you every month, and if you pay out of the eviction, they'll let you stay in the unit, right? So landlords are filing eviction on people every like 15th, 16th, or the 20th of the month, and they'll, that. So seeing any eviction case does not necessarily mean a person is being evicted. That's not what that means. That just means that a case was open. Why would you be a dumb hecklebird running around the internet talking about they getting evicted? I checked her documents and they getting evicted. Well, a lot of these landlords will just file eviction just because it's convenient to do it, which I think is wrong anyway. I don't think landlords should use evictions as a way of collecting rent either. And then they also need to make sure that they have all of the maintenance issues taken care of as well. Okay. And I'm not a drug dealer. I don't do anything illegal out of my home. I'm not a criminal. You know what I'm saying? So, it's not like I'm a criminal or something. I'm having a landlord tenant dispute. But you don't be stupid enough to go around the internet for clout, you know, going around the internet harassing people, trying to curse people, trying to curse their businesses. See, I didn't do that. These people, I've paid thousands of dollars to live in this house. I even paid the taxes once on this house, which is ridiculous. I was like, why am I being made to pay the taxes? Like, this doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That negative karma, that bad karma, I don't deserve that. Right? Bad juju, I don't deserve stuff like that. I don't bother anybody. I really honestly don't. Um, it pisses you off so much that people can be that evil or ruthless or hateful. You know, the honestly, I just be glad when it's over. I'm going to definitely sue this landlord. They're not only being sanctioned in bankruptcy court for violating the bankruptcy stay order and harassing me anyway, and then not fixing the property. This whole time, this landlord has not made one move to fix the major issues in this house. And while the bankruptcy stay was enacted, they were supposed to be doing that. That's just like saying, hey, you owe me a debt, but you didn't actually get to use whatever you owe me for. Excuse me. So I owe you a debt that I didn't even benefit from? Because I didn't. It just is so ridiculous. It really is. I had no heat. None. The heat does not work. It doesn't. The hot water heater works, so we have hot water, but the actual furnace does not work. The whole winter, the landlord would not fix any issues. So I owe you for an uninhabitable property. I owe you a debt. I owe you a debt. Hold on, wait a minute. There's been a maintenance issue that is major since 2021. You owe me. Because I think it was around 2022, I asked his landlord, I said, well, can y'all move us to a different property or something? Can we get accommodated or something? Oh, they're going to accommodate me. They are going to make sure that they pay me. Not to mention the stress and the trauma of it. The black sector don't cause no fucking trauma, man. I've been dealing with them for 10 years, you know. A lot of my stress and trauma came from this fucking landlord when it did happen. And what does that make me a bad person? Does that make me a bad? I don't understand why people come over. I don't have a landlord. So I'm supposed to be judged because of a stupid ass landlord? These people don't even make no sense. I'm all about justice. To me, I feel that the landlord should be arrested. 3 whole years of neglect. The landlord should be arrested. That's the law, that they should be arrested for neglecting their property. So I don't give a damn what Mike Mills says. Mike Mills, please. Even if you saying it offline, even if you're saying it offline, and we know that his stupid ass is, maybe you should learn to shut your fucking mouth, because the things that you speak on other people are going to happen to you. At least when it comes to me, I know for a fucking fact that everybody that wished homelessness on me, everybody that tried to fuck with my business, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about in a sense to where they were real, because Mike was really, really, really every single day, like he did everything in his power. And they, calling my business line, doing all kind of crazy stuff. Everything that you thought that you had, you're going to lose. Everything you try to do to me. So why would I stress it? Am I supposed to be stressed? Am I supposed to be stressed or something about it? When people speak bad on you, shit. If people that if somebody like Mike is getting away with what he's doing to you, you got some damn work to do. Because if somebody's speaking negatively on you, them shit should be happening to them. You ain't doing something right. Something ain't right. You ain't doing it right. I'm glad that everything worked out for Lamar and Amanda, though. And everything's going to work out for me, too. Because for some reason, Mike just kept hating on Lamar, talking about his house over there. That house looks really nice, and it looks like Lamar and Amanda are really happy. And that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? And, I'm good with I ain't gonna lose shit. Like Mike trying to make me feel like I lost him. Lost what? A cantankerous ass man that goes off into psychoses and wishes homelessness on people and kids? Why in the hell would I want you? It's ridiculous. So, especially, you should have been the last person doing stuff like that. And he had the nerve and the audacity to be trying to sleep with me the other night, y'all. I'm like, do I look stupid? The look on my face was like, what? Have sex with you? Oh yeah, he crazy. I would never have sex with him again. And I shouldn't have been having sex with him during that time he was doing all that stuff. But that ain't Mike or that sector, has nothing to do with the problems and issues that I have here. However, they do have an issue with coming out in social media and perpetrating a fucking fraud to social media. Because I'm gonna tell you something, since that damn pandemic, a lot of people have had problems with their landlord. A lot of people. Okay. It ain't just me. It's a lot of people. Doesn't mean that I shouldn't be able to run my business. That has nothing to do with you. And I can't stand a lot of these fake ass people. They be trying to make it seem like, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. I'm gonna tell y'all why that sector is kind of it's a it's a paradox. It's like a paradox. And it wasn't created by Mike. It wasn't. That was a little world that was created for those people. I don't have shit to do with that. Can't nobody bind me to that sector. Can't nobody do shit like that to me. Right? So I have sat back and I have watched them hijack Mike. Like he'll all of a sudden stop and he'll look straight up in the air. He'll just get real still. And I'll be like, Mike, Mike, Mike. And he'll just be looking straight up in the air like, uh-huh. Running around here talking that Bible stuff. And he's sitting up here getting hijacked, literally, mentally, spiritually, psychologically, by whoever it is that runs that sector. They don't run me. You know what I'm saying? Whoever sick that sector on me, which I believe it was Alexis. Alexis is holding on by a fucking thread. That's a fact. Okay. That's why on a regular basis they be trying to terrorize me by driving close by the house and shooting. If they had great lives, why would they need to go through great lengths to harass me still? So that's just the way that that works. I think that Mike and Miss L was having a extensive conversation. Oh, she's gonna go to a hotel. Um, Miss L gonna end up at a hotel. Miss L probably already is at a hotel. Let's keep it a buck. I moved into a hotel by choice in 2019. That was by choice. That wasn't out of necessity. That was by choice. I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. I enjoyed being at that hotel. It was like being on vacation for 5 months. They kept saying I was broke, even though, uh, even though somehow I was making enough money to pay for a hotel, and that was before the COVID pandemic. So there was no hotel, there was no government agency helping me with that hotel. And I believe that hotel was running me probably, I would say at least 3 to 4 grand per month. I was not in an extended stay. I stayed at 2 hotels. And I did that by choice because it was the easiest thing to do. I moved my stuff into storage and we went to the hotel. So, I don't know what to tell them. Because when the bow breaks, the bow's going to break. And I could feel it on the new moon. I could feel it. These people are all cowards. They're all weak. And none of them ever could even dream, even on a collective basis, to have the strength and the power that I have. That's why they be in chat rooms. She don't have no power because they know that everything that they try to take from me, I keep, and they lose. It's the reality of it. Okay. So, anywho, that's pretty much all that I had to say. Uh, hail to hail to Santa Martha, and hail Satan too. Today's Saturday, so hail Satan, hail Lilith, and I'll see y'all later.